Hello, my miraculous friend, and welcome to another episode of the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. This is Reverend Francis Faden, and I'm so grateful that we get to spend this time together helping you magnify your miracles. And we are going to be talking about miracles today because May is the month of miracles. I say this every year. I get so excited. It's my favorite month of the year. May is traditionally known as the month of Mother Mary, but Mother Mary has told me that May is the month of miracle. The seeds that you sow in the month of May will bring miracles into your life. And my question to you is, are you ready? And if you're not, this is the episode for you because we're going to share with you ways that you can start getting ready for the incredible month of May and the miracles that it can bring for you. So before we do any of that, let's take a few deep breaths together. Just breathing in the energy of expansion, breathing out anything you no longer need. And as we just take a moment to let our body, mind, and spirit all line up in the same place at the same time, we're getting ourselves ready to receive whatever wisdom the universe is going to share with you. And knowing that whatever you need to hear to move you powerfully forward is exactly what you're going to hear. Let's take one more deep breath together in gratitude, and we can begin. All right, my friend. I'm so excited. I love this time of year. I love the springtime energy. I just love everything about the month of May. And, in the 12 years, 13 years that I've been working with Mother Mary, I look forward to it every year because what we do in the Magnify Your Miracles membership is we all focus on the miracle novena. It's something that we say for 54 days. We do it individually, but we also do it collectively, and we support each other energetically. And I was just talking to somebody last week who was a member last year, and she was saying to me how she was really focusing on her novena, that she wanted to move from where she was living to a new place. And everybody told her, oh, it wasn't possible. But the place where she was living had problems with it, like mold and stuff. And it was really making her sick. And she really wanted to move her family. And lo and behold, she did her 54-day novena in the month of May and June. And that energy is building up towards the summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, winter solstice for you in the Southern Hemisphere, but it's a culmination energy, right? So from this point until we get to solstice, the energy is intensifying and it's a culmination of energy. So for those of us who are here up in the Northern Hemisphere, what we have happening in the month of May, and I think this is part of the reason why May is the month of miracles, is that the light is getting exponentially more every day. We're just getting more and more and more daylight. And what does daylight do? It magnifies energy. It's the great magnifier. And so that's the energy that's happening, is more light and more light and more light and more light will be happening. And that light acts like a magnifier. So what you're focused on is what you tend to draw to you in the month of May, especially because the earth herself and the sun are supporting you in your manifesting and your magnifying of your miracles. So this is why I say to everybody every year, it's not that you can't do things at other times of the year, but it's just like growing a garden. Can you grow a garden in the wintertime? You can. It just takes a little bit more energy, right? You have to bring things inside and figure out how to give them more light because the natural cycle isn't necessarily supporting that. But when you work with the natural cycle, it makes it easier. So people will often say to me, Reverend Francis, my miracle is already here. Does it really matter, time of year and all that? And technically, the answer is no, it doesn't really matter if you have the consciousness to do it. But if you're trying to go upstream, it takes a lot more energy than if you're going with the direction that the energy is already going. So in the month of May, we have Mother Mary's beautiful energy. We have the Mother's Day vibration. We have beautiful energy that happens. It's the anniversary of Our Lady of Fatima, and the first time that she appeared on May 13th. We have incredible energy with Padre Pio's birthday. I think Joan of Arc has an energy here as well. It's not her birthday, but I think her feast day is here. We just have a lot of really powerful energy at this time of year that is supporting you. And literally, the earth and the sun also supporting you. So when that light becomes more expanded, it fills your mind with more and more possibility. It fills your mind with more light and more energy. But if your energy is diffused, if your mind is like focused on a lot of different things and you don't have one particular thing and you're not moving, then it becomes, you just get scattered energy, right? So this is why it's so good to be in a community of like-minded people who are focusing on their deep heart's desires, who are working with the energy of miracles and who are drawing to them and expecting the energy of miracles. And that's what we do in the Magnify Your Miracles membership every month. Now, since you've probably heard about the membership, I have made some changes, and these changes have been awesome. So in the beginning of the month, we have a message from Mother Mary, and we also have an activation. So we're going to be doing a special activation on May 1st to align ourselves with that energy of the light and with the energy of the sun. We're going to be really focusing on our intentions, and we're going to be beginning our novena, which is a very simple prayer. You can use any prayer, really, but we have a simple prayer that Mother Mary gave me. And that prayer really helps to keep you on track and draw to you, help you to be receptive and draw to you the grace that's already here. And then what we do in our second call, because there's 2 calls in the month, our second call is now a coaching call. And it's not just getting coached by me. You can get coached by Mother Mary. So let's say you have working on your business, or maybe you have a goal that you're working on and you're feeling a little bit confused, or you want some feedback. When you come to that, what I call our second member meeting, when you come to that community coaching call, you can actually get coached live on the call, not only from me, but from Mother Mary. And I'll tell you, when people receive her guidance on a personal level, it is life-changing. Not only can it help you grow your business or your practice or whatever you might be doing as a light worker or an entrepreneur, not only does it help with that, but it makes you feel connected to the universe. And it's such a boost of confidence to know, like, Mother Mary knows what you're going through. She cares about you, and she's taking time to meet with you and to give you some encouraging words and insight that will help you to have more miracles in your life. How incredible is that? I have to say, when I switched the format a few months ago, I was like, this is amazing. And once a quarter, you actually have the opportunity to receive a personal message from Mother Mary in the membership. And that's in the membership only. So I encourage you, I'm going to show you right here how you can join it. If you want to join us, it's a great time of year to become a member of the Magnify Your Miracles membership, because you're going to have all the support to do the 54-day novena. You'll have the prayers. I give those prayers out. Everybody in the community that's doing the novena will be praying for you. So we all pray for each other's intentions as well as our own. So you get this sense of like buoyancy. You get to be kind of carried along with the energy of everybody. And then you get to be actually coached by Mother Mary. So you can just go to francisfaden.com/membership and check it out. On top of that, we have recordings of our past calls. We have guided meditations that are on there. We have resources on there that are really helpful for highly sensitive people, helping you set up an altar in your home. And I'm constantly working on the membership and expanding it and doing all of that. So I would love for you to join us. And the great thing about it is you can join for a month. And if you decide that it's not the right thing for you, right now, the way I have it set up, there's not a long-term commitment for it. That might change in the future, because I do think that when people stay longer, they get more of a benefit. But for right now, you can just come and pop in for a month and do the novena with us, the 54-day novena, and really see what it's like to be supported at that level, especially right now when the outer world is just a little bit like, it's a little bit bouncing all over the place. I've been focusing on where can I be? How can I hang out with the people that lift me up, that I get to have like-minded, like-hearted conversations with? And that's why I created the membership. So not only is it filled with people who are, walking their own spiritual path, but it's also filled with people who are actively experiencing miracles in their life and talking about how they've been feeling Mother Mary's presence or Yogananda's presence or Archangel Michael's presence. Like, you don't have to have it be anything that, we're not going to ask you to believe what we believe, but we love when you share what's going on with you. So that's one thing that you can really do to prepare for the month of miracles. The other thing I'm going to recommend that you do is that you write down what that miracle is. What is that miracle that you're saying yes to? Remember, you have to say yes to your miracle so that the universe can say yes to you. So what is the miracle that you're going to say yes to? And it doesn't have to be a miracle with a capital M. It doesn't have to be like you throw down your crutches and you can walk, although I'm not going to limit you. It could be the simple miracle of your mind is clear, or that you're letting go of doubt, or that you're feeling more connected in your marriage, or anything, or that you're getting more signs from the universe. A miracle is simply when you experience something that you did not think was possible. And that's it. That could be anything. And the more you experience miracles, and it's one of the reasons in the membership, we all start with this energy of sharing, like, what have you been experiencing? Is when we hear each other saying, like, oh, yeah, that happened. It reminds us that last week I did have a miracle and I forgot about it, because my mind tends to, minimize things and tell me, oh, it's not that big a deal. But it actually is a big deal when we have incredible nature sightings, or we have unexpected blessings that come, or we have, a breakthrough that we've been praying for, and these things start to happen. That's the miracle of being in community. And I would love, love, love to have you join us. So think about this upcoming month of miracles. And if you could pray for anything and know that you would receive it, what would you ask for? There's nothing too big and there's nothing too small. Know that the energy of the sun and the energy of the light is magnifying your intention. So be very careful in this month. Be very mindful of what you're letting yourself focus on. Don't focus on negativity. Keep yourself focused on uplifting things. Listen to podcasts like this. Listen to stories of positivity. Watch things that are positive. Read books that are positive. I'm going to be saturating my mind, as I always do, but I'm going to be doing even more with positive things, with things that are just reminding me that I am the divine, that the divine is in me, and that we are one, that energy of oneness. I'm going to be really focusing on that. Write down whatever your miracle might be. It's so powerful when you write things down. And then I would say, if you want to join us in the membership and get that support of being around people who are actively working on bringing more miracles into their lives, join us. I'm going to put this up here again for you one more time, just in case you missed it. francisfaden.com/membership. Come and hang out with us and receive your miracle. And we will be cheering you on the whole time. So, so fun. So I would love to hear from you what you're planning on doing this time of year. Mother Mary always says that, everything we go through with the Lenten season, and then we come up into Easter, everything is getting us ready for this beautiful month of miracles as it builds and builds and builds until we get to that beautiful solstice vibration. Now, for those of you who are in the Southern Hemisphere, if you're down in Australia or wherever you might be, I want to first say hi to you guys. I love all my Australian friends and clients that I have down there. You guys are awesome. But I want to say to you that you can still have this energy, even though you guys are moving to the other solstice. You're moving towards your winter solstice. So you're having a little bit less light and a little bit less light, which means that you are in the process of letting go and making space. But you're still going to have that culmination at the solstice, and then the energy shifts again, right? So you're just using this time in a little bit of a different way. You can still have your month of miracles and have it be, what are you letting go of to make room to receive whatever your miracle might be? So if you're down in the Southern Hemisphere, I'd love to hear how you're going to be utilizing the month of miracles as well. So leave me a comment. Let me know, what are you most excited about with the month of miracles? Do you have a clear idea of what that miracle is? Maybe your miracle is you're going to get clear about what it is that really matters to you that you're going to pray for. And have you noticed anything? Because I'm so curious. I've been talking about novenas for a while, and I just think there's such a powerful way to focus your mind. Have you noticed anything happening when you do a time period of concentrated prayer? I would love to know. So leave me a message, my friend, and I would love to have you join us in the membership if that resonates with you. But always, always remember the key to magnifying your miracles is knowing, really knowing your miracle is already here. All right, my friend. Love you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.